fuck shit up for like all of us. I
They
do.
did.
I do. I genuinely believe Game Grumps like.
I got nothing but respect for Danny and Aaron, but
I'm
that's the
I'm
wrong
happy
word
you
for
do.
it.
I'm
But they
happy
have
you do.
absolutely made this format so much harder than it used to be. There was a certain standard they raised, and that's fine, but it's like, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A few rotten apples ruined the whole fucking barrel.
Like, I just...
Oh, is this it?
It is
the
time.
big?
It is time for the big one, but
Can you actually do this?
I mean, I will, but I don't know if it's going to be at half health. I thoroughly expect to die a couple times. But
You showed up.
Honestly, so hold up. If this is a prequel, right?
Mhm.
Oh, see, I guess this is the problem with doing a prequel as your third game, is that if you introduce new characters or characters in general, then you kind of just have to hand wave away why they never popped up. But then again, Virgil was technically in DMC1,
Yep.
technically,
But
so
Lady
that's
wasn't.
weird. Yeah.
no, I think they did a good job. And there's enough explanation in universe to be able to give explanations for it.
Or better yet, how about a kiss from this?
And I mean, the game will walk away. Yeah. The game will walk away with nothing feeling weird. This game does a great job setting itself apart without stepping on the lore that was already made.
You got that right.
Woo! Let's see if my time at DMC3 has made me better at fighting this fucker. Come on. Ooh. Oh, those timings are real similar. Oh, I should probably have Royal Guard out though if I want to block things. Too early. Ah, I did it again. I gotta remember to double block there.
Yeah. He's
nah.
catching you.
And I'll take my L there. I wasn't at full health anyways.
He's like, I'm gonna take my L. I'm gonna hold on to this L right quick. I'm gonna take it, put it in my dress shirt pocket.
I was gonna say, like, just thinking of the shitty stuff they have done throughout the years, like apparently like actual scams and stuff. I don't know. I've never dug into it. I don't want to talk about that. Respect is not the right word for it, but I totally know what you're talking about.
When I say Game Grumps like was like the beginning of like a fucked up part of this whole thing, I mean just in terms of like, man, it's so hard to say. Like, okay, let me start with this. Can I just say the trend that happened within the last few years of like being the first hit out of a new game?
Yeah,
that frustrates me to no end. And not even because like I want to be first. That's not even the point. The point is that like most people, these people don't usually give a fuck about whether or not if they just spoiled some shit for you, and their fucking thumbnail is very obviously a fucking spoiler.
There's a couple people who I regularly end up having to unfollow on Twitter because they're a lot looser with spoilers than I am. Oh, midair KO.
Wow, he didn't give a fuck about your feelings, dude.
I did a lot better that time, though.
He didn't give a fuck about your feelings. How you gonna let this man disrespect you like that?
By putting him in the dirt. But yeah, no, like that's like there's so many things that
I feel
was
like
a
we're
prelude
Game Grumps.
to.
I feel like Game Grumps fucked me up just because, and this is some like harsh shit, man. But it's like at some point, even I get kind of annoyed where I'm just like, man, this is all you got to do. But you know the kind of low effort they did or do for that matter is only successful because of who they are. If anyone else put that kind of low effort into shit,
They did.
yeah, you can.
They were the push of the cult of personality YouTube Let's Player.
Yeah.
Which I know, like, there's a weird, like, that's an odd thing to say for Let's Plays, because, I mean, the way you argue, wow, I'm getting, this is a conversation I want to be focused in, so expect a couple runs that are absolutely going to go dog shit, because this is a good conversation. This is an interesting one. It's one that doesn't get talked about nearly enough.
No, well, here's the thing.
I didn't mean to waste
like,
that. Oh, well, whatever.
Here's the thing that, like, it fucks me up. It's like, I'm about to be salty for a second. I don't want to be like that. I'm about to be fucking salty as shit. I'm sorry. I'm apologize upright right now for being fucking salty as fuck about this. Like, if anybody else came out and did this low effort shit,
they wouldn't get anywhere.
They'd get nothing. There'd be nothing. And here's the thing. It ain't like JonTron. I'm gonna talk about John. It ain't like JonTron does like low effort shit. Like, the guy can create content. So imagine how I feel at like early Game Grumps, and I'm like, yo, how are these two content creators who clearly have chops creating like the most low effort shit?
Originally, my assumption was because the reason why it was fine too was because I assumed Game Grumps was a stopgap for their harder to make material, which
yeah. And for JonTron, not so much. He just didn't create content for like 3 years.
I mean, Aaron didn't either. Like, so, honestly, the only one of them that kept up with their actual content was Danny.
And so, like, it's this thing of like, if anybody else did like it, we can have a qualitative conversation about what low effort is in any particular space. Fine. I don't want to do that, but if you really want to push that right now and talk about, well, what's low effort? Technically, all you're doing is reporting gameplay footage.
There's a lot of avenues there. Now, mind you, at least their audio is usually good.
I'm gonna keep it real. How many times do you want me to watch you die? Like, don't get me wrong, it was funny in like Punch Out, but Danny was good at the shit though. Or wait, was that Danny or?
That was Danny.
Danny was legitimately good at Punch Out though. Wow. Okay, he is.
This is gonna be a throwaway. Yeah. The worst part is this is all gonna have to stay because we're having good conversation. You're gonna have, speaking of how many times you die, we're gonna have to deal with this because this can't get cut.
Yeah, I mean, you can cut it.
I'm not gonna cut it because this is good shit.
You can. I mean, you can. I'm just saying, like, live how you preach, right? That's the rule.
Well, then again, my entire premise for this was more about it being something to like listen, because I'm a weirdo. Honestly, love Let's Plays for background noise while I'm doing stuff. So I kind of like the idea of being able to use this as almost a podcast. So like, I can't cut it. It goes against my intention.
Yeah, it goes against the entire reason you even did this.
It's why I like this format. It's why it finally clicked.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. Like, and that's
which coincidentally are the parts of Game Grumps I like. I don't give a fucks hearing Aaron rage about a game. I want to be here about the time when Danny almost fucked a stripper because he was at a club with a friend of his to help it. Like, he was visiting his girlfriend who was a stripper, and the stripper he was like kind of hitting it off with and shooting a shit, and she was like, yeah, you want to hang out? Like, actually, like, just have sex with him. And he decided not to, even though he was a virgin. And like, that's the good kind of stories to hear.
Yeah, I guess.
I care more about that shit than like, I don't know. But that's also boils it down to, I really just wish it was a fucking podcast. I don't care about them playing video games.
Yeah, like I don't want to go into like, do you have to, should you be good at fucking video? I don't want to get into that
I appreciate not going into that aspect given the circumstances right now. At least this is one of the harder boss fights that has ever been made. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but Virgil is up there.
I mean, I don't like I don't even like know if I want to even go there though, like, because
that starts to get into a very hard avenue.
It does, because then I gotta talk about H.C. Bailey, and then I don't want to be like super salty all night long. I just don't feel like that's good for.
I really need to start actually trying to block that. Oh my god, it's not immediate.
Why aren't you, bro?
Well, you see, when it shatters, that's the effect of a... Okay. All right. I keep... Well, it's because one of them... That attack, I'm hitting the block timing to block that correctly. It has a different block timing. So if I block... I should really... What I should be rolling... Or, I said what I should be doing. I should be rolling out of the way when it's clear... Actually, can I... I can roll out of the block. I did that too early. I love how I have one run where I almost kill him, and then I haven't had a run that good since.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gotta shake it off, you know?
All right. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put it out here. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna piss myself off by going there, but I'm gonna have to say it because I gotta be honest. Like, can I just be honest and say I'm like low-key angry that H.C. Bailey is so good at what he does? Like on some real life shit. I'm like low-key. I've been like low-key salty about this dude. Cause every time he does some shit, I'm just like, man, I wish I had that level of patience. It's like either I go balls in and he just does it better, or more definitive, or some shit, or he just does some like gimmicky, time-wasting, fucking platinum ass bullshit, and I'm just like, well, fuck, I don't got that kind of patience.
God damn. Okay, that was my fault. I'll switch weapons.
Oh wow, he is.
Oh god, there he goes.
Wow.
He does not take a lot of hits to.
You really can't just unga bunga your way into this fight, can you? If you just try to if you unga bunga this fight, he just said you lose. Yeah.
I gotta get that muscle memory down to roll when he does that.
He really does. Does he just
really quick, maybe?
He just says, look, you either fight me on my terms or you just die. There is no like middle ground. There is no like we can work this out. Maybe play a game of Guilty Gear or some shit and talk it out or some shit. No,
he's here. He's ready to fight. He wants to slap you in the dick a few times. You know, it's
no, the salt's real though. And I don't like being salty. That's not who I am. But...
Okay, I could jump out of it.
But like, I'm only human. I can't help the idea that I can't help the fact that sometimes I'm just gonna be salty.
Yeah. Ooh, well done. Snuck that hit around. Should have jumped. I figured it out, and I'm just not doing it. Fuck a duck. Oh my Lanta. Of course.
Wow. Okay. He got that. He got moves that cover multiple options.
He sure do.
He got the,
oh man.
He got the anti-airs. Does he have OTG combos too?
Probably. I don't know. I've not played Virgil and Marvel at all, so like I'm sure somebody could answer those questions because they are actually answerable. But I'm not that person.
Does he got OTG combos?
What's OTG mean again? On the ground?
Off the ground.
Off the ground.
Yeah.
Off the ground.
Yeah.
But I think it was on the ground.
Off the ground combo.
Oh my god. Second later. Gog!
Yeah, this is definitely. I can tell this is just one of those fights. You just gotta grind that bitch out. You gotta get that Lord Cat in you. That fucking pixel perfect precision. you both hesitated. He just took advantage of you too. The disrespect.
Yep, I made a choice and it was wrong. Honestly, the biggest falter I'm making is relying on Royal Guard so much.
Yeah.
He's just shattering my guard. The Royal Guard in DMC 5 is a lot. So your guard break, if I recall, I know your Devil Trigger meter is 100% which dictates how your guard works. Like, you'll drain your guard as you DT, but also perfect parries give you DT. It works really good. It's really strong. And, you know, now I'm just fucking up even the first strike on that, so that's a good sign. Ha 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 ha! Okay, that's fair.
I'm starting to think Virgil's the superior brother here.
If he wasn't such an arrogant fuck, he would be. Just gonna hold the block up for that. This motherfucker ain't even able to DT yet. I'm gonna fucking nut.
I don't think that's.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's gonna help you though.
It might. You don't know that.
I mean, that post nut clarity might, but I don't know, man. That's a weird take. That might not be the take I'd go for right now.
It's going. He is just wiping the fucking floor with my face right now. Actually, I did get him to half health that time. I really shouldn't be so, you know.
I'll keep it real. He's taking you to town. I think the problem is that you're too cerebral. You know what I mean? You're playing like an Order Soul when you need to be playing like a normal soul.
Order Soul isn't cerebral at all. Okay, I'm hitting that way too early. Order Soul's Unga Bunga incarnate compared, like he's just like Leo.
I don't know, man. He has like other meters and shit, and you gotta like.
Ooh. I don't know why I keep fucking that timing up, and I can get it sometimes. That one I just.
All right. So, is there a way to beat this dude without using Royal Guard?
I mean, technically, yeah. It's just the playstyle I prefer.
Oh, okay. So this.
I mean,
is
I can throw down in a bunch of different ways. It's just I am playing to my strengths right now, which I'm pretty decent at the button timings, but god damn, I'm flubbing it hard. I could be rolling around him and slashing like a lunatic and all that jazz. I probably should be.
Right. That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand, like, is this a self-inflicted thing, or?
Oh my god, I thought. I don't know why. I'm guessing it's because of what I'm hitting him with. This is why he doesn't always get knocked back. Oh, he's motivated! He's motivated!
Is he though?
I don't know. What does it look like, Reso?
I don't think he's trying. He's not even half health yet. He ain't motivated.
He's motivated!
He's not motivated. He's not motivated. You haven't.
Dante's getting upset!
Dante's kidding.
Suddenly I'm just picturing fucking Dante as George Costanza.
I'm just picturing George Costanza sitting in front of his TV playing Devil May Cry 3. And that is hilarious.
Dante's getting upset!
That is an image. That is an image I never thought I'd ever really want in my head.
It's a great image, though.
It is. That and like Joey from Friends playing Persona. That would be.
I've never watched Friends before.
All my wife watches. She binges that shit
I gotta hit that later.
All right, well, got out the way.
See, I'm thinking what maybe would be the play.
And he punishes the shit out of you. He just...
There we go. That's the play. I should have rolled. Fuck. All right.
Well, I mean,
actual progress that time. I started figuring out a little nuances. Oh God.
You know, I knew this was like the fight. This isn't even like
the hardest Virgil fight in the game.
Oh.
That very easily goes to Virgil 3.
Oh, okay. So the doing a boss fight multiple times, that's still a thing in this game then.
It's used much better in this game. It's not every boss. I mean, well, okay. I'll leave that discovery for later, but no, okay, it's a lie. But it's not like DMC 1 or fucking 2. I've got to stop sucking. I really am just making all the wrong. Have you ever made all the wrong choices in a video game?
I play Guilty Gear, yes I have.
I was trying to guard cancel, but I couldn't do it in time. I think that it's possible to guard cancel. Okay, that first attack is really blockable, but that fucking second one's rough. Okay. This is it. It's go time. This is the one.
Yeah, this is not. This is
the one.
You cannot. Can you unga bunga this?
No,
is that
I haven't been.
Doable? I'm saying like if you weren't playing to like your strengths, could you just go in here and just go complete gorilla and just unga bunga the shit out of them?
I mean, there's a degree of when you, at least when I think gorilla, I think total mindlessness, which no, you there has to be a rhyme or reason to how you fight. But I think that more is saying how I play Unga Bunga, which is probably wrong.
Nah.
I threw that out wrong.
Because man, this dude punishes harder than Potemkin. This is ridiculous.
Oh, I was too focused on my weapon switching. I thought he was going for that. There we go.
Shoot him! Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He was so low.
Gunslinger. I thought I had the shotgun out.
I'm sorry. You were so low. I'm like, just use your gun. Just fucking shoot him.
The Ebony and the shotgun would have definitely ended it. But Ebony and Ivory are, I mean, you saw how many shots I had to do to get him. It was like 5 or 6.
Okay, see, now he's just
showing off. Yes.
You know, I always forget they're twins, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Literally twins.
I always forget that because I don't usually think of Virgil with his hair down.
No, actually, I'm gonna send you a picture, but you one time get to see Dante with his hair up, and yes, the resemblance continues. But that's not getting shown off here because it's floor 100 of Bloody Tower in DMC 5, and I just don't care enough. For the uninitiated, Bloody Tower is just like a tower climb where you just do a bunch of fighting. There's another impale.
Well, I mean, you know, this is early Dante, right? This is like super early Dante.
Yeah.
This is like, yeah, this is super early Dante. So this doesn't surprise me very much.
And without strength, you cannot protect anything. Let alone yourself.
Oh shit. Oh.
Harsh.
Okay, you know that's.
Grabs his second half of the pendant. So I'm going to point something out. Did you see how Virgil swiped really quick?
Yeah.
He did slash his hand. Their healing factor, for lack of better terms, is so fast that he sliced through his hand and didn't remove it.
Jesus.
Like, in case you really needed to understand just how fucking indestructible these two are, yeah. And there's another one.
Wow.
2 in 1 cutscene.
Yes.
My question is, why bother stabbing each other? Like, you can't. He knows he can't kill Dante, right? Like, he knows like the chance of him actually being able to like actually like end Dante permanently is.
I'm assuming so.
Oh.
By the way.
See, a devil inside you has awakened as well.
Oh!
Ah.
Look at that!
We should
Literally stabbed through his hand, and he let it cut through his hand so he could get a grip on it.
I mean, even Dante has to have like a level 3 super, right? Like a.
Oh, you know,
Is his burst gauge full? Is he max tension?
it's the moment you know that's been coming. You notice I haven't done a mechanic all game.
I have noticed.
It's time for the subtitle to be readily apparent, and also the SMT art designer to have make their appearance. That is a Mega 10 ass demon right there, and I kind of miss it.
Yeah. The Devil Trigger started becoming more tokusatsu than SMT after a while.
Which is fine. Like I love Dante. I love Dante's Devil Trigger in 5. But yeah, that's a moderately high looking rank still. I did pretty dog shit, I thought.
Ow!
Yeah,
How did you get a B, bro? If I died that many times in Bayonetta, I'd got fucking
tell
wood.
you everything about Virgil. They know.
Oh.
They are well the fuck aware.
They're like, nah, this fight's bullshit. You're gonna die. You're gonna have to die a few times. Don't worry, it's fine.
I think that's a good calling it point.
I think so.
Because we're
Good
about to
job.
hit a good pop off. I'm gonna practice the shit